welcome to my channel. My name is Blonde Shepherd. I'm a performer and I make videos about everything to do with this whole industry. So you probably can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to talk about my cruise ship audition experience and like what you can expect when you're going for auditions for cruise ships and just kind of auditions in general, what is involved. So usually you start the day with quite an early morning. The audition was in central London in Covent Garden in Pineapple Dance Studios. I was living in North London, so I had to travel down. And I want to be there within enough time, so the audition was starting at around 9:30, so I kind of wanted to be there by like 8:30. I was quite used to auditioning at this point, so I knew that there was always a lot of girls and massive big queues outside of the dance studio, so I wanted to make sure I was in there early because I knew I had work later on that day, so I wanted to make sure I was at least in the first group if it was going in rounds of a lot of girls. So auditioning days are usually pretty long days, so get yourself a good night's sleep and get ready to be waiting around and just, to be put through your paces. So when you are auditioning for a performing job, it's difficult to try and get the time off work, so it's good to kind of get flexible jobs or jobs that are in the evening but don't run too late into the night. So I was working front of house at a theatre, so my shift probably started at around 6:30 at night, so I knew that I had until about that time to get out of the audition, get some food, get showered, get ready for work. So you always need to have your CV and your headshot with you. I always get my headshot printed out in a matte format and I staple my headshot to the back of my CV. So like usually when you're going for any audition, no matter what it is, you'll get some type of a brief of like what to wear, what materials you'll need, what they will be auditioning for. For example, usually if they're gonna audition for tap dancing, they will say it's always worthwhile having your shoes with you if it's not gonna cause you too much trouble, if it's not gonna be too heavy, and if you know that tap or whatever is in the shows that they do or whatever. But for this audition that I did, I decided to wear high-waisted black knickers and a bralette, a red bralette, just to show off my body type. If it was what they wanted, they could easily see it. I did feel quite comfortable at the time in that. Don't know if I'd feel comfortable in it right now. I just like was quite used to doing auditions and just like being like, right, yeah, this is my body, this is what I am, take it or leave it kind of thing. I had my character heels with me in my bag, but I had my jazz shoes with me and I was dancing in them for the majority of the day until they asked us to dance the dance in our character heels. So usually they do the dance auditions in different rounds. So you'll come into the room, they'll introduce themselves, they'll take your CV, your headshots, and they'll split you up into groups if there's a lot of girls. If they're not, they'll try and just get through everyone. We actually learned a bit of the dance routine first, and then they kind of went, okay, let's do kicks across the floor, and they really watched everyone doing kicks across the floor, and then they got rid of some girls. So I think they kind of said, okay, that's something that we need girls that can kick their legs, that are flexible. I think there was just too many people in the room, so they were like, right, let's get rid of some people. You also get a number at the start of the audition so that they can easily find you, find your CV, find your headshot, or like maybe take a note, just write down your number, but then they'll find your CV and headshot that has your number on it. So after we did kicks across the floor and they did a cut, we went back to the dance routine. We did that a few times. We then went to the corner again. We did turns and walks and different things across the floor, and then again they did another cut. So they saw things they liked, saw things they didn't like, and they made another cut. We then went back to doing the dance routine, which was like kind of like a jazzy commercial to begin with. Then they had some jumps, some kicks and some turns in there as well, a contemporary style at the end. I think they literally just wanted to see like what each individual was like with each different style of dance, so they kind of put us through our paces with that. We did it again and again and again. I remember sweating so much, like oh my god. Yeah, really intense, and just because there's so many people in the room as well, it gets so hot. So make sure that you do, when you're going to these auditions, make sure you do have a big bottle of water with you, because it's pretty impossible to kind of leave the room and go to the shops. It depends on the audition. Sometimes it's like a lot of people and it'll be an audition over the course of like 4 days, and they will actually kind of constantly send you away and tell you to come back in 2 hours or whatever. But this particular audition, we were enough people just to fit into this room, so there was no kind of coming and going. It was like we stayed in the room and we got through everything. So I mean, I actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I had some snacks in my bag, and I remember getting tired, and I'm pretty sure I went over, like you probably shouldn't do this, but I'm pretty sure I went over to the corner of the room and I was like quickly eating something, because I actually was like, oh, I am tired, I'm about to die. I mean, I'm up since whatever time that I had my breakfast, and I think we kept going till about 4 or 5 in the day. So like, you're mad if you think you can't eat or whatever. So I think I just quickly had something to eat. Like I think I had a bar or something, or like a protein ball or something in my bag. I'm pretty sure I remember doing that, but I wouldn't advise that. They might not like that if they see you, but I'm pretty sure they didn't see me. So then as the audition went on, they just kept like breaking us down into different groups, putting different people together, seeing what different people look like dancing together. They were putting like more or less like the same height girls together, making them dance together. They made another few cuts, and then there was, I don't know, maybe about 20 girls left in the room, and they kind of just said, look, we'll be in touch, like thank you so much for your time, and that was it. We left the room, and then I did get an email off them, and it was just asking me again for my CV, for my headshot, for my photos, for my showroom. So as well as doing a live audition, I feel like I also kind of did an online audition by sending them my showreel and all my photos and everything as well. So it's so important to kind of have the both options there, like make sure you have your showreel and all your photos up to date as much as you can. So that was my cruise ship audition experience. If you've had a similar experience and it was different, do leave your experience in the comment section below. If you have anything to add, if you have any other questions that I didn't cover, do ask in the comment section below and I'll be sure to respond to you. If you like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe, as it really supports my channel. And also I want to let you guys know that Bonnie Saskia has a really good YouTube channel, and she talks about everything to do with dance and also about cruise ships as well. So do go check her out, because she has so much good advice, and I think you'll really like her channel as well. Okay, that's all for today. Bye.